Hi again, YouTube. This is me, Mugler Grimlockable. I'll come here with another One Piece video. Oh my god, another One Piece video, but oh well. On my last video, I asked the people who saw that video to give their own fruit opinions. If they had their own different fruit, what would it be and why? Well, I've got a couple of my own, and I'll throw into that mix, and whichever one that the viewers of this video like, type it in the comment section, and whatever one gets the most votes, I will throw that one into the crew, of my crew, because it's kind of hard to decide it on my own. Alright, first is the voodoo fruit. It's a paramecia. You can kind of make, if you touch somebody, you can turn them into a voodoo doll and either put them into a little bag and control them for a period of time, or you can make little versions of the characters that you've touched, and whatever you do to them happens to them. Next is a Logia type. It's the honey fruit. It lets the user be able to turn into honey at will, and kind of like when you punch a Logia type, you go right through them, or feel the effects of that Logia type, like Fire Fist Ace. You punch through Ace, you'll go right through him and get burned in the process. While punching through the honey fruit user, the person can then solidify the honey and get them stuck, and then begin to waylay on them any way they see fit. Next is something one of my friends kind of gave me the idea for. It's the itch fruit. You can make bumps appear on the opponent you're facing's body, even if they're Logia types, and make them scratch extremely bad to the point where they want to rip their flesh off, and they're so distracted by that itch that they can't fight. And so while they're itching, the opponent can then waylay on them. Next is my first mystical Zoan type. It's called the Genie fruit, and the user can become either half human, half genie, or full human or full genie, like any Zoan type, and he can make any wish that's not beyond his power and grant it. But it can't be anything godmode, like bring anyone back to life or make them stronger than somebody. Like, I wish I had a plate of food, boosh, there it is. I wish to have new clothes, boosh, there it is. Kind of like that. You can use it in battle, but I haven't decided how far to take it. Next would probably be the split fruit. It's a paramecia type. I kind of got this off my favorite character from Dragon Ball Z, Tien Shinhan. The person can split into many versions of themselves, and those versions become real, and whatever the ability the user has, those clones have. And it can be kind of one-sided match, 1 against 6, 7, 10, and that can really turn the battle if you're stronger than your opponent. Another one of my fruits is kind of like that. It's a paramecia type. It's called the Yin Yang fruit. It's one of my favorites I came up with. The user can make eye contact with the user, and they have to have their eyes open. If not, this doesn't work. As long as they have their eyes open, they can make eye contact with the user, and can, let's say the user of this fruit was a female, and they looked into, let's say, Sakazaki, the admiral who has the magma fruit. He's pretty much, he's justified, but he's pretty much evil. So it would make a good version of him split from him, and he'd be everything that he wasn't. Good, just, loving, and then they would fight each other and have the same powers. Kind of like if you saw it used on Luffy. It would be a dark, evil version of Luffy with all his fruit powers and have evil intentions, completely different of Luffy. Instead of saving everyone and being just, it would be someone who wants to steal treasure, fight people, kill them, and be king of the pirates. Another one I came up with is the size fruit. They can justify their own size. They can be as tall as a mountain or small as a mouse. That can be used for if you're fighting a giant and you can overpower them because you don't have hockey. then you can go to their size, or if you want to escape an enemy, or even jump inside them if you want to. You can become as small as an atom if you want. Another one of my favorite fruits, I'll probably end it with this. I'll make a couple of more fruit videos. I'm going to probably stop it here. It's probably the fusion fruit. It's a Paramecia type. And anything to use your touches, they can fuse with. Or if they use two of their hands to touch two different objects, they can fuse them together. It would be items or even people. For example, if he wanted to fuse my two favorite characters in a series together, he could touch his left hand to Buggy the Clown and his right hand to Monkey D. Luffy. And that in turn would make a new character, Monkey D. Boofy, I guess you could say, and they would have the power to stretch and to chop into pieces, and those pieces that split can even stretch as well. Again, this is Mugler Grimlockable. I have a lot more fruits to share with you, but I don't want to take up more than I already have. Until my next video, peace YouTube.